What's happening, Crypto Fam? Welcome to the Love for Crypto show. We're live. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about adoption and maturity. It's telling me the stream health. The stream health's on orange, so you just have to help me monitor it. Is the volume okay? You hearing me all right? What's happening, big man? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Yeah, the audio's okay, superb. So let me get back up to the top of this. Right, I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm not really gonna wait for more people now. People here, so I'm just gonna go. So there's a lot of talk lately about timescales and stuff. So how long this is gonna take, how long that's gonna take. There's a little bit of confusion from adoption to maturity, what it actually means. There's a lot of people talking about partnerships and getting a little technical rather than just saying, look, it's internet of value, they're building it, it's liquidity pools, deal with it, we've got to be patient. So let's go. Blockchain technology adoption. So this is an Everest document, an NTT data company. Will they have XRP in London too? They'll have it everywhere, baby. The adoption of DLT in the financial sector is what the Internet of Value is. It's the interoperability of basically the current financial system and the current networks. Yeah, there'll be a few new ones popping up within it, but basically the adoption of DLT. So in this Everest document, they point out the Internet of Information, the Internet of Data, and the adoption from the 50s and the first mainframe computers to the creation of TCP/IP, Microsoft being born, Apple being founded, NTT Data is founded, HTTP and the World Wide Web are created, Mosaic, Amazon, eBay, Rakuten, Google, PayPal, Alibaba, Facebook, you name it, we're now in the peak of the Internet of Data. It has made data more valuable than I think anyone thought possible. It really, really has, even to the point where your Tesco club cards now and stuff like that, the amount of value in that data and the data that's being collected by companies and businesses is unbelievable. So what we all know now, we're moving over to an internet of value. So it's 2009, Bitcoin's invented. 2012, Ripple is born. 2014, the R3 Consortium is born. 2015, the Interledger Protocol is invented. Ethereum is born. And Hyperledger is created. 2016, SBI Ripple Asia in Japan is born. The first DTL banking network. So between 2017 and 2020, they're looking at Ripple becoming the standard for international money transfers between banks, for ILP to become the standard protocol for connecting banks, cash ledgers, as part of Ripple's software. Between 2020 and 2025, blockchain solutions for capital markets and trade finance emerge. R3 Corridor, DAH, Fabric, etc. ILP Java becomes the interoperability standard for Hyperledger Foundation projects. It's going to 2030. So I don't understand when I say 2030 on videos, people are like, oh, I can't wait that long, can't wait that long. I'm not saying you have to wait that long. Depending on how much XRP you've got and depending on what price it needs to reach for you to be happy with the value you've attained with it, you might well see that during the 2017, 2020. We've still got over 18 months left for Ripple to become the standard of international payments, for ILP to become the standard protocol. After that, between 2020 and 2025, you've got blockchain solutions for capital markets and trade finance emerging. That's more adoption. 2025, 2030, The distributed ledger solutions mature and all asset exchange networks become interoperable with ILP. That's complete maturity of the Internet of Value. So complete adoption by, say, 2025, complete maturity by 2030. Impatience is the curse of knowledge. Certainly is. Geezer. What's happening, Craig? Yes, mate. Love it. We have expectations, so we'll feel way keenly. The uninformed will be taken by surprise. They really will. EI Trader, they really will. Everest doc, it is the best doc ever. It is definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. Let's continue to scroll, and you just get this document is purely on maturity and adoption. So we had the technology breakthrough. Now we're just waiting for enterprise level platforms for specific use cases to adopt the technology. So Ripple picked up cross-border payments, meeting the rising demand for faster, more cost-efficient international payments. Capital markets automating reconciliation to speed up post-trade services. So post-trade services and trade finance pushing the digitalization of trade to reduce risk and fraud. Chain, Hyperledger Fabric, R3 Corridor, digital asset. All in bed together in these documents, guys. It's absolutely unbelievable. You're the man, love your work, listen every day. Appreciate it, Smuller, and love you, man. Glad to hear it, brother. Hello, Scott. Hello, XRP. What's happening? Great videos. I've learned much from you. Well, we hope to learn more as it progresses, and as we learn, we will share the information. I just wanted to highlight this because we've shared this document last year, and some people just seem to either not picked up on the fact that we have shared it, maybe didn't see that content, or they just missed the point of it, really. Again, I've spoke about this page, I've covered this page in another video, but just listen to the first paragraph. The Linux Foundation leads the biggest consortium of technology companies and financial institutions collaborating to establish DLT and blockchain technology standards. Boom! The biggest. There isn't one bigger. And then people love to talk about partnerships of one little institution and another institution, and they're missing all these on here. So we've got NTT Data, IBM, R3, Digital Asset, Intel, DTCC, Swift, endless, American Express, BNY Mellon. It's absolutely unbelievable that people like to talk about, or mainstream media like to talk about, a couple of partnerships, IBM and Stellar, but won't talk about IBM and that page. IBM, NTT Data, Swift, R3, BNY Mellon, American Express, BBVA. Is that like Wells Fargo? Do you know what I mean? Where's that in the news? Where's that in the news? Will Bitcoin hold its value? Interesting. Speak to Kurt about that one. We was having an interesting conversation the other day. We should have. I've got a poor signal here, so I'm gonna have to hope that my internet flicks back to green. So you probably have seen a fuzzed up picture at the moment. I apologize for that, guys. Payment settlements, present and future. So these next few pages, they just explain correspondent banking, moving in to real-time settlement and DLT. So by the end of it, you've got what you've got now, all the real-time settlements within our own countries, making it easy to switch value. So but between 2020 and 2025, as said at the top, cross-border real-time gross settlement comes in. And yeah, people can say, oh, but IBM are doing cross-border with XLM. It's like, right, well, what about cross-network? What they're doing then? They're using ILP because they're a partner within this ILP that you've just seen, IBM. You can see it there, trade finance, SAP, IBM, Oracle. That's cross-network. So what doesn't matter if Hyperledger, Corda, Ethereum, Intel, Apple Pay, Tesla, IBM, Netflix, Uber can all send money across a border within their own network. That doesn't matter. What matters is what do they do when they go into another network. So if you want to send money from an Android network to an Apple network, what you're doing then? You're tapping into this because they're there. They're there. You got Android and Apple Pay, Internet of Things, payment platforms. It's done. Amazon's there. It's done. They're all partnered with each other. So we've got another Everest document here. It is the business disruption with blockchain, September the 15th. It was similar time as the previous one we've just looked at. So Everest blockchain offering, again, it's an NTT data company. Everest implements the Ripple solution to enable banks to conduct real-time and bilateral settlement of funds. With Ripple, banks can access Ripple Consensus Ledger, a blockchain that functions as a global cross-currency RTGS system and liquidity marketplace. Ripple's technology is the most advanced settlement system in the industry. Interledger, no different really. The Interledger protocol is the open internet standard for connecting ledgers, connecting networks, creating a network of networks. It's a neutral and open protocol stack for bridging banks, blockchains, digital wallets, and other types of ledgers. Everest, Ripple, and NTT Data are collaboratively working on the Java implementation of Interledger protocol. R3 Corda also in. Hyperledger Fabric also in. We know this. Previous document told us. That's an interesting page, isn't it? Oh, that is an interesting page. So, 1988 forecasting. Get ready for the world currency. Trust the machine. The trust machine. Are we about to be able to trust the machine? It will change our life more than the internet did. It will change our life more than the internet. It's what I keep trying to tell people. If you think the internet of data was big, you ain't seen nothing yet, guys. You have not seen nothing. San Jose, California, in the house. Oh, hike around. No, oh, thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's next page. I want to get to the one where it's 2030 in it because I need everyone to see it. There is a decent hype cycle there actually if you go and check this document out. Looking at the plateau, so can I zoom in on this a little bit? Try and keep it in place of where you're looking. So in the other corner there says plateau will be reached in blah blah blah. So more than 10 years to plateau are the yellow triangles. Quantum computing, brain computer interface. Oh, autonomous vehicles, 10 years to plateau. Artificial general intelligence, 4D printing, smart dust. 5G is a circle, is a blue circle. So a blue circle is 5 to 10 years to plateau. A dark blue circle, should I say, light blue circles 2 to 5 years. Augmented data discovery, edge computing, smart robots, IoT platform, virtual assistants, connecting home deep little. Yeah, let's just fucking leave that alone a minute. But yeah, you see, this is how big it is, and people are not don't seem to be taking. Some people, not everyone, clearly. So I think this is the start of it. The impact will be enormous. Blockchain will create a foundation for our economic and social system. Process of adoption will be gradual and steady, not sudden. It will require more time than initially expected. The internet took 30 years to have real disruptive business models. Today, half of companies with higher value than internet-driven platform-based business models. So regardless of vendor claims, Gartner anticipates that through 2018, 85% of projects with blockchain in their titles will deliver business value without actually using blockchain. As all your ICOs, Jesus wept. Oh shit, love for liquidity. Oh, bro, much appreciated, man. Health and happiness to you and yours. And Anthony King, knock Anthony, Tom Eric Lund, and Anthony King. Thank you very, very much. Health and happiness to you and yours. Really appreciate it. We are the obstacles that are slowing down the adoption and postponing the exploitation, or which are the obstacles, sorry. Well, we are. I think the general public are. Someone say the one not yet in the market. Approximately 75 blockchain platform providers will all survive. The vast majority are startup. Gartner predicts by 2025, 5 blockchain distributed ledger platforms will be mainstream commerce platform enablers. Look at the internet history, internet search engines in 1995. Mainly with established players. Google came later and won. Ooh. Social networks in 2003. Again, all before Facebook, and Facebook came later and won. Mobile OS, BlackBerry, Nokia, Win Mobile, etc. And then iOS and Android came later and won. Interesting. Bitcoin came first, XRP, ILP comes later and wins. Oh, $20 off Sarah. Sarah, mwah, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hope you have a little bit of dusty there. Hope you've had a great weekend. Health and happiness to you. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Where is this? There we go. Here we go. Right, I'm on it. Ooh. By 2022, at least one innovative business built on blockchain technology will be worth $10 billion. Interesting. By 2030, 30% of the global customer base will be made up of things, and those things will use blockchain as a foundational technology with which to conduct commercial activity. What? Internet of Things, guys. That's what that is. 30% of the global customer base will be made up of things. Amazon Alexa, smart cars, smart devices, God knows what else. We're talking 11 years in the future, guys. Those things will use blockchain as a foundational technology with which to conduct commercial activity. I mean, imagine what's going to be built on ILP and the Internet of Value when you're talking about phrases like that. It's just the foundational technology with which other things will be built on. By 2025, the business value added by blockchain will grow to slightly over 176 billion, then surge to exceed 3.1 trillion by 2030. That is extremely interesting because if we go, that's all the way I wanted to show you on that one, I think. But if we go from there, so Gartner predicting that to exceed a surge in 3.1, and we move over to IBM's Think document. So this is another extremely interesting document about blockchain, digital money, the strategy of IBM, a crypto world, going back to basics, structuring it like the internet. They source the numbers here. So at the bottom, 10% of global GDP will be stored on blockchains or blockchain-related technology by 2025. Source number 1, and then we look at the little block. Oh, I'm in the way there, but if you look to like behind me on the screen, you've got source 2, IBM, source 1, Gartner. So source 2 is IBM, and they're saying the exact same thing that Gartner have said in the other 176 billion and to exceed 31 trillion. So although they're not using them as the source, they're both saying the same thing. Except IBM say surge. Oh, they both say surge as well. So this is what I've been trying to sell people. 2025 to 2030, there is going to be a surge in volume, value, use case, usage. Call it what you want. ILP is what TCP IP is to the current internet. It will become the underlying protocol that moves value, and most people will not even know that they are using it. Red Surf, that is exactly right. Let me just fly to this page first, and we'll like a couple of pages of this. So look, IBM Hyperledger project. All this pre and post trade finance, complex risk coverage. You've got DTCC. You've got everyone who was on the other Everest document, all on the same documents. SBI. It's absolutely crazy. Everyone. So it's interoperability of everything. It's interoperability of value, of data, of blockchain for every industry. It will merge everything. And like Red Surf has just said, ILP is the base of it. And most people, like says, won't even know that they're using it. I got so many fucking documents. Interledger 1. So Interledger, Chicago Payments by Stephen Thomas, Ripple, DTCC, Donald Donahue, White House, Microsoft, Federal Reserve. Yeah, they're the board of advisors. Yeah. W3C, in charge of the internet. What we're striving to solve. So, as we come down, I hope it's on this one. There's so much information in these PDFs, guys. If you was so what Red Surf is talking about, ILP is what TCP and IP is to the current internet. So you've got the internet architecture in front of you there. You've got application, transport, network, internetwork, and network. IP being the internet where everyone understands that every device that goes on the internet has an IP address and stuff like that, and they hear it floating about, but they don't really understand what it means. You've got transport layer, which you also mentioned, TCP. You've got the application layer. You've all seen HTTP before. And then at the network layer at the bottom, we use Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Ethernet. You're all familiar with that. That is the architecture of the internet. And as Red Surf says, ILP is going to be what the TCP and IP layer is there. So if we keep going, there was a bigger one. That's a smaller one, that. It should be. There is a bigger one, but Interledger Ledger application, that's old. Let me get another open. In fact, I can get it quick from screenshots. There is the interledger architecture. So in the same way, just drop that. So in the same way we've got that, where is how the internet's constructed and the internet rules and governance and its language, its code. Well, not that. You idiot. That one. Sorry. That one. That is the interledger version of it. So the ledger at the bottom, you have your blockchains, your bank's ledgers, your mobile money, your new apps, your new APIs, your new dApps, everything coming out. Above that is the interledger protocol, the rules, the governance, how it's all going to plug in together. It will have different links drop down to all the different ledgers and blockchains. We all know at the moment XRP in the middle, as the Everest document shows, the transport, IPR, PSK. Not going to act like I understand what they are. Not going to act like I understand what the top ones are. But application HTTP-ILP, pay torrent. SPSP is shit, I read about that before when I was reading about I was reading about the different layers of it. Summit payment. But Everest, that is basically that is what it is. It's the internet of value. It's everyone connected on the right hand side through blockchains, DLTs, capital markets, trade finance, internet of things, payment platforms, marketplaces, other platforms, plugged in to ILP into central banking systems and money networks, commercial banking systems, payment institutions, ledgers, God knows what. It's all the custodial services within the banks, everything that's going to be built on top of this new framework is absolutely massive. And when people start not you talk about 2030 and they're like, oh, that's too long to wait. No, we're not talking about how long you have to wait. We're trying to let people know that there's a hell of a journey in front of us here, guys, and it's going to take a long time to reach. It's not going to happen overnight until full maturity, full adoption. It's just not. Check this out, CKJ crypto and IoT plugs into the internet value. Exactly, crypto, Justin. So by 2025, we should have seen mass global adoption of the internet of value, and then you will have apps and APIs coming out where we can start to move anything of value across the networks in seconds. But then it's what happens when they start building the Internet of Things on top of that, when Alexa starts making payments, when the lights start making payments, when TVs start making payments. And then I said everywhere, we can imagine all them devices coming out in the next couple of years, but how long till everyone buys one? Some people still have standard definition TVs. Yes, CKJ, crypto news in the house. Bob Way. You met Bob Way, didn't you, mate? Epic, man. Epic. Little envious there, lad. We'll meet him one day, hopefully. Scotty posting this after. This'll just, it's YouTube live, innit? So it just processes it itself and uploads it when I'm done. Love the research. Cheers, CKJ. Do decent research yourself, mate. It's what it's all about, really, innit? We just need to shift the conversation to interoperability, the internet of value, the internet of things coming after that. When it's all meshed together, post 2030, it's an internet of fucking everything, guys. I mean, like the internet of everything: goods, data, value, things, everything. People's personal data is going to be on it. Your security data is going to be on it. Your passport, your driver's license, while you still need a driving license, your medical records, your criminal records, your fucking certificates from college and school. It's madness. It's almost unthinkable. It's like being sat in 2002 and trying to tell everyone what and imagine what Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all that are going to be like, and how many people's actually going to be using it. It's next week. I hope to meet Nick Douglas. Nice. So be able to retire with 15k XRP in 2022. Well, you tell me. You tell me, lad, how much do you need to retire? I don't know. How much does the 15k XRP have to be worth? Do you want to retire? Do you not want to carry on earning? Do you just not just want a career change? Do you just want to get happy and see where it goes? The path to enterprise adoption is what we're on, guys. So use case identification, that's what Ripple did. They saw a use case. It might have been planned. NSA all that, say what you want, but a use case was sought, the Triffin's dilemma, all that stuff, global reserve problems, liquidity problems, a call to action and a call for a solution was put out there, and Ripple answered it. They saw the use, they identified the use case, how to do it, and they implemented it with XRP and the Ripple protocol, now called Interledger Protocol. So the business blueprint starts, technology blueprints, enterprise integration, the first projects. That's what everyone's now going through, because they've got that Interledger Protocol that's basically being governed as we speak. They just around the world try to govern and regulate crypto as a whole, aren't there? They're trying to like, what's ICOs, what are they, the securities, are they these, what's this, what's that, what's commodities going to be when it's tokenized, how are we going to do this when it's tokenized? They have got a lot to restructure and reform, guys. It is not going to be plain sailing. They're just doing money first. Seems like it's taking forever, and they might not just be doing money first. Seems like they're just doing money first, but time will tell. Time will tell. It's amazing for us to be a part of this new industrial revolution. It is. I like to call it the digital revolution. I feel like we had like 3 industrial revolutions. Now this is the true digital revolution, where we fully take a step into the digital age, where everything is on distributed ledger technology, where we're living in a world that some people still can't imagine. They still can't envision it. It's quite crazy. They've got it on here. The concept introduction into Ledger. So IBM integrated enterprise will need more than one specialized use case. So they understand that there's going to be ledgers for every industry, for every. It doesn't matter whether you're a small business, a medium-sized business, a new startup, an existing company, a massive institution. There is no shadow of a doubt that digital distributed ledger technology, DLT, is going to change the way you do business. Which, once it's done that at the top, it is going to change the way the people below live their lives. We all know most people are going to end up using XRP without even knowing it, and just being like still thinking we're fucking crazy because they've not even looked. That's just ignorance. That they wait that long and they don't really know it. It's just ignorance. The stream's awesome. I'll donate when it's happy. You don't need to donate. No one needs to donate, but we fully appreciate it when people do. Cheers. Why are you in here if you write stuff like that? Let them write what they want, mate. I don't give a fuck. Wishing them health and happiness either way. They need to go and buy some XRP, man, and stop messing about. Stop messing about. Just let other people tell each other to fuck off. Yes, Kurt. Yes, Kurt. It's happening, bro. You home yet? So this is what we all know. We all know this, the iceberg. We all know it. The general public doesn't know it. And it seems, after going to a few events and stuff like that some people in the space actually don't even know it. So there's cryptocurrency, and then there's blockchain technology, DLT. Blockchain technology is a lot bigger than crypto. It just is. Crypto is securing a transaction of value, where you switching value. So an exchange of digital currencies using cryptography. The first cryptocurrency equals Bitcoin, fully decentralized, autonomous participation, transparent activity. Blockchain is distributed and sustainable, secure and uneditable, transparent and auditable, consensus-based and transactional, flexible and orchestrated. So it's all about smart contracts, consensus, provenance, it being immutable. The finality, like it's final. I mean, we all know that the XRP ledger has closed every ledger for years. It is extremely reliable. It's madness. So when I say to 2030, I've not just pulled 2030. out my ass, right? I fucking saw it on documents talking about adoption, talking about maturity. So I put it in a video, maturity. Fucking hell, man. So put it in a video. Next thing's everyone's like, oh, I can't wait till 2030. I'm not telling you to, man. I'm just saying that's when it matures. Some coins and tokens and value start to plateau, start to reach full global utility, adoption, and maturity. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean it's not going to be the value you need it to be by 2021 so you can retire or change your career or just be happy or do whatever you want to do. It is what it is. I've said in other videos, you must make peace with your exit points. You start thinking, oh, I can do this and that at $10. I'm going to sell this. I'm out at $10. 20% at $10. I'm out. 20% at $10. That's sweet and good luck to you. But how would you feel then if just 5 weeks later it was $100, not 10? Are you at peace with that 10 if that happens? If it goes to 100 within weeks of you selling your 20, your exit point you seemed at peace with, are you at peace if it bounces to 100 right after you sell 20% at 10? Because if you are, well done. Fair play to you, good luck and all that, but people just need to be careful about when they're coming out. It's all I say. It's all I say, mate. Best of the people. Cheers, Mr. Lux. Appreciate it, mate. Can you use your wrench and get this? Will I am. My address is on all the shizzle, mate. Come round. You come and get me out of here, mate. I'm here now. I'll see you in a minute. See you in a minute, bled. €80, 25 cents because it's planned. You need to sell $10, 20%. No, not 20%. No. You just got to be at peace with your exit points. I feel that document says it all. 2020 to 2025. That's your Internet of Value, and then up to 2030, 2025, 2030. Blockchain and distributed ledger solutions mature, and all asset exchange networks become interoperable with ILP. They are talking about surges in volume, then surge. By 2025, the business value added by blockchain will grow to slightly over 176 billion, then surge to 3.1 trillion by 2030. On multiple documents, then surge by 2030. So I'm just saying, just be aware that they're expecting a surge, not me. It's not me. I'm telling you that IBM on one document, and Everest DLT and NTT Data Company on another document are expecting a surge between 2025 and 2030. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying it. I'm not expecting it. Well, I am now because they are, but it wasn't. I didn't make it up. Didn't pull it out my ass. Yes, so what's up, mate? Not much. That's stacking zerts, just chilling. Got caught pissing on the back of my van off a Tesco female employee. Naughty Kurt. Naughty. Tesco's got toilets, man. Expose. Did you expose yourself, you naughty boy? You naughty boy. 2030, yeah, but what happened in case of crash? What happens when it crashes? That is interesting. We'll have to wait and see, mate. That's all I can say to that. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to sniff your ass, you're talking about it. Sad financial advice. For sad financial advice, see Randall Crops. So stupid you can read a smart XRP does not even meet the sure it's stupid. Forever. I'm trying. Have we got more interesting doc that we can have a look at? In fact, I shared this on LinkedIn before, so if you're on LinkedIn, go and find me. And if you want to read of this is an extremely interesting document. Bank of England, Ripple exploring the synchronized settlement of payments using interledger protocol. Since 2006, been paying interest on reserves held in RTGS to support implement of money policy. This is a solution, guys, that has been needed for a hell of a long time. If you read some of these documents, the website is almost finished. We've actually almost finished our website, and there's a lot of documents on the website. Legitimately can't wait to get it out of there for people, because it just gives you the place where you can read them all in one place. You can download and save any you want. It's good. It's good. So I'll look to get that out within the next couple of weeks. And what about the Verve? Do you guys still listen to them? Oh, Ryan Robinson, my man. Oh, used to love the Verve, mate. Karaoke. It's getting a karaoke bar, mate. You know what? I'd put it on right now and sing Lucky Man right through, but we'd get flagged for copyright. But yeah, yeah, I do like the Verve, mate. Do like the Verve. Lucky Man, what a tune! What a tune! Do it. Do you know what? I used to do live karaoke on Facebook. Legitimately, used to do a karaoke song and upload it, but then Facebook wouldn't let you do it because you had the music on in the back. See, right, Greg, me and Kurt were speaking about this the other day, and we said it ourselves, it's going to be the new world reserve currency. But we really don't think, after all the reform and restructure, it's going to be defined as that. I actually really do think it's going to be defined as just a global bridge asset. The standard for global bridge assets, inter-network assets, multifunctional digital assets. It's just going to be defined as something else, mate. You don't know. But the value, if it does become the world reserve currency, mate, it's said it before, between 5 and 10k, up to 2030 and beyond. Just don't know. It's too hard to tell what this early, I think. We'll get some more information off the IMF and all that by next summer, I'd imagine. And maybe no more then, but between 5 and 10k, I'm going to say. That's me, Scott Pratt. I think anything up to 10k by 2030 and beyond, when it's facilitating and bridging absolutely everything. Oh, LKBC, mate, thank you very much for that donation. Truly, truly appreciate it, mate. Can't thank you enough. Health and happiness to you and yours. Good morning, Crypto Fam. Good morning, Dan. What's happening? Let's see, do you watch Working Money channel on YouTube? Do you know what? I used to watch more channels than I do now, I'm not going to lie. Don't watch that much anymore. One, it kind of like influences my content, and I don't like that. And when I'm making a video and I've watched other people's videos, I can't start fucking saying what they've said. And I feel like if I just don't watch them, that don't happen. Or I don't know if it happens. I might say what they're saying, but I've not watched them. So there's no outside influence. It's like I'm tunnel vision on just what I'm trying to get out to people at the moment. Although I do watch others at certain times now and then. I just don't do it regularly because it gets too much in my head. Like with Brad Kimes the other day, was watching Brad with Kurt the other day and that, and we got on the phone to him. So yeah, little things like that. We do watch people occasionally, but earning coin released by the IMF has no value though. Maybe they're preparing. Maybe they are. Maybe they just try to educate some people. Pass a learning coin round some universities or something, and it lets students just ping something about on it that's not really got any value, even though we all know most of the students, especially in the computer science department, are probably already using XRP and shit on Revolut, Wirex, a lot. So Time will tell on that. I think Ripple will reach 5k per coin. I do, mate. I do. Really do. 5k per coin. But we're talking 2030 onwards. That's going to happen, I think. Well, 2030. By 2030, I will not be surprised if it's 5k per coin. And when they're talking about this surge in volume and that surge in value from 2025 to 2030, that's when I think you'll see it go from maybe like between $500 a coin and $1,000 a coin all the way up to your 5k in a massive fucking surge. I really do. I really do. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If I'm wrong, come out and hold my hands up and say, oh, fucking wrong. It's only worth 3k. I'll see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. Damn right, CK. Can anyone actually do a drum ting? 10k max. See, when you're talking about a max value, I think it'll end up an interplanetary currency, maybe between Earth and Mars. So the max value, I don't know. Talking about max value by like 2040, 2050. The escrow will last a century, mate. It's hard to say, innit? You'd imagine the escrow will last a century. Hopefully some of the dinosaur regulators will finally get it. That's what it is, innit? It's what it is. So you got all the young guns going into the regulators, got all these 80 odd, 90 odd year old men sat on boards of banks and big institutions for years. What are you going on about this fucking crypto digital money? It's not like that fucking shit in the 90s, is it? Not having that. And then they're like, for years, like, look, but savings. All of a sudden, Ripple comes along and they're like, oh, so 30% ex-current is bilateral messaging. Let's put it, test it in that then. Let me see. 30% savings. And then Kevin in the corner's like, yeah, well, boss, ex-rapid, up to 80%. Oh, he's like, oh, up to 80. Test that as well. It's all these old guys at the top getting told off the young guns are just going to be like, no at first. But if the Internet of Data would have taught them one thing, it was innovate or die. As said in a previous video, the Blockbuster guy had no idea Netflix was coming for his ass. Even though Netflix walked in his fucking door, well, he probably emailed him, but he got in touch and was like, let's do business together, bruh. I'm going to do some online streaming and I can sell some and do some of your rentals and sales online. Blockbuster's like, nah, we're good. Where are they now? The bankers would have learned. They would have learned, even though they'll be cautious. So I said to Kurt, like, how long for all these 80-odd-year-old guys in the boardrooms and these motherfuckers on here, Karen Gifford and all that, and the people above them? How long does the XRPL have to execute every ledger perfectly for them to just go, right, yeah, let's flip all our databases, every ledger within our network, get it on DLT? It's clearly the way forward. ILP, all that, yeah, we're with you. I think it's 10 years. I think it's been about 6 or 7 years now, and I think it's 10 years, but it's an interesting thing to think about. Is XLM very similar to XRP? Same guys involved with launching both. Slight differences we won't really get into now, but if you believe what's in front of your face and you're looking in the right places, XRP is superior. It is it's deflationary in nature, naturally. It's an appreciating asset over time. Most of it's secured in an escrow for dispersing as and when required by the market. It is number one. It is the standard. It's the chosen standard. As all these documents will have us believe. I mean, I find it hard to remember what was in what. Can't really remember everything that was in each one. So, for example, Ripple. So this is an IMF document from 2016. VCs can be obtained in a variety of ways. Convert. Where's the number 6? That's pretty crafty how they do that, innit? Do you see that little number 6 there? There. Where some functions are performed by a central authority while others are distributed among market participants. For example, Ripple. That's what that number 6 meant. So some people reading this document have completely missed that there was actually referencing Ripple with a number fucking 6 at the end of a paragraph or the end of a line. They're all over documents, guys. Absolutely all over it. Interledger. And this is all we basically do when we're researching. We're interoperability. We got Ripple. It's enough for me. It's all we really do. But IMF document, it's all about DLT. Virtual currencies, cryptocurrencies, payment technology, distributed ledger, blockchain, financial innovation, financial efficiency, inclusion. Some of these documents are why we are so sure XRP is the future, that is the chosen bridge. Hey Scott, cheers from Canada. My wife and I love your videos, makes our day. Love you guys too. And I love Canada, you know, went there many moons ago. I've got some family out there, Ontario, Burlington. They live in Ontario, just outside Toronto. If you're from that side, I'm sure you know where I mean. You know exactly where I mean. If you're from Canada, anyway. It's like saying London to me, innit? Toronto. Okay. Say mad for it. You mad heads. It's crazy, you know, because a lot of people over there, I mean, you know, we don't talk the best, but it's just the way we slur, and we understand each other when we slur, and we're able to do pretty quick. We can talk pretty quick. Instead of saying I don't know, we'll say I don't know. We slur. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's just how we speak when we're speaking fast with each other. And when we do it on the internet, in a global setting where there's multiple languages, people struggle to understand us sometimes, but we do try at times to speak clearly. We're in very early crypto. Yeah, we are in super early. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is the one. Let me show you this. Where's that fucking Ripple letter? Got all sorts here, guys. Fucking Temenos payments. So faster payments infrastructure. 2015. Instant payments. Some examples of real-time payment schemes. There's a lot of information in these, and as I say, they're all going on the website. I can't. Which one's that one? Which one's that one? There's what Kurt always on about. Supranational currency. Ripple XRP. They have directly referenced Ripple XRP as a supranational currency. They've referenced Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency. That is fucking massive. Strictly confidential. Do not redistribute. It says at the bottom. So this is e-currency. Go to the bottom. Who's actually buy this one? Yeah, ecurrency.net. ITU. Digital fiat currency in the context of developing and developed markets. People are like, it's just about looking in the right places, guys. When I get this website up, all this shit will be on it. It'll just be easy to view, easy to download, just all there on the fucking page. I think I can put up to 30 documents on a page. So there's like 2 pages, and they'll probably end up. They'll probably end up adding more, basically. Yo, what's happening?
Still live, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm still live. I don't know whether it'll be out of the way, you are.
Can people hear me? Be on loudspeaker?
Yeah.
Oh shit, how's it going? Oh, you finished by now?
Nah, it's all good. How long's it gone? 56 minutes. I'll probably be ending it very, very soon. Hey, I've just had a document up, Kurt. One sec while you're on me. I've just had a document up, and it was the fucking fuck's sake. It's gone again, man. There it is. Supranational currency. Yeah, that e-currency one.
Yeah.
Who's done that document? Where's EW?
I don't know, but the World Economic Forum showed it anyway.
Yeah, the World Economic.
Presented at the World Economic Forum.
World Economic Forum. The future.
I think their sort of development of the CBDCs, the central banks, so I think that's more of an education piece in the central bank. But nevertheless, from just rebranding it what it is anyway, you know what I mean? It's being issued by the World Economic Forum. It's a massive thing. It's fucking massive, that, mate.
Yeah, mate, I'm trying to just saying to him, they look in the right fucking places. It's all there for them. Can't wait to get the website up.
Yeah, good stream, mate. Anyway, I've been watching it all the way home. Give it something to do anyway. Done very well with it, mate. Should be proud. Need a bit of world reserve currency talk coming in and start getting excited, didn't I? No, that's my fucking hot topic, mate. I'll fucking fight that till the end of death, mate.
Well, that's why I thought you said ring you then about that supranational currency shit.
I seen a comment with some guy saying what would the value be from the world reserve currency, but as you said, you nailed it on the head. I don't think the world will require a world reserve currency and on an internet of value. It's just going to need that common standard protocol, the anti-intellectual protocol, and then you're going to have bridge after. You know, not just XRP, all different types, don't you? XLM, you know, whatever else comes along, but all these algorithms, mate, as you well know, for payments, you're going to choose the fastest, cheapest solution every single time. It's like what Coinbase have just done, haven't they? They're doing remittance payments now.
Yeah, and they've shown it.
They show you 4 selections of what they're using, and even the stable coin had a 5-cent charge, and its settlement was a lot longer than what XRP was, and XRP was literally nothing. You know, it did not even put a value on it because there's that many decimals for a transaction. It's fractions of a penny in it, and like that guy from Circle said, didn't he? He said, you know, it's all well and good if you've got this settlement. He was speaking about the European Central Bank saying how they changed it to 2 cents, or I think it's 2 cents, 20 cents a transaction. And then he turns around and says, but it's still not nothing.
It's still not free, is it? Sick.
He made me bullish him this weekend, mate, to be fair.
Yeah.
But not this week, sorry, when it was listening to him, because I've sort of bedded myself down now for the long game. Like, I've had probably a lot of people, to be honest. But he's under the impression that like Facebook payments, stable coins for the end of this year, and in the next 12 to 24 months, you're going to see mass global adoption of the technology. So
exactly, I can't fucking wait. I'm going to come to your house soon if you're chilling. Time we on? 25 to 7.
Yeah, just had to go pressers, got another job, mate. I've got to read the thing, but I'm fucking driving. Can't drive me truck, yeah, he is.
I'll bell you back in a minute when I've wind this down. Say, see in a bit. Don't know what the volume was like on that, guys, whether you heard him and that, but yeah, little bit of Kurt on the blower there. But look at this. Just stumbled upon this World Economic Forum document. This analysis was based on over 12 months of research, engaging industry leaders, subject matter experts through interviews and multi-stakeholder workshops. They received guidance from thought leaders across global financial institutions. Oh, some big institutions on there, aren't there, that are on the Hyperledger, Everest, fucking, they're all in bed together, man. They're all in bed together. It's just, it is what it is, man. The Linux Foundation, the Hyperledger members, the Hyperledger Foundation, they're all just in bed together on multiple different documents. Barclays, Morgan Stanley, HSBC, DTCC, Santander. Jesus, everyone. And then on that one, you've got flaming Stellar, Ripple, Chain, Circle, Coinbase, everyone. Hyperledger Project. On the next one, engaged leaders in academia, government and regulation, the Bank of England, the United States Federal Reserve System, the Bank of Canada. Yay! What is happening? It's happening under everyone's nose, and people still try and fight it. We can show this all we want. I'll feel the need to come and show this again in 4 or 5 months, I bet. Doesn't matter how many times we show it, seems some people get it, some people don't want to look at it, and some people are just looking and just don't get it. It's fucking crazy how you can look at all these the clear problems in the global systems, and there's clear solutions popping up. So that's behind me, and you can't see it, but it says DLT is one of many transformative new technologies that will shape the future financial services infrastructure, should be seen as part of a toolbox. So from robotics, quantum computing, machine learning, predictive analytics, distributed ledger technology, cognitive computing, cloud computing, biometrics, out of all them technologies, it is DLT that it can link them all together. He's the only one that can link them all. As good as they all are, your biometrics, your cloud computing, your machine learning, your quantum computing, robotics, Internet of Things, the only thing that can link them all is distributed ledger technology, and the chosen protocol is ILP, baby. Yeah. It just is what it is. It is what it is. It's like being at the birth of the internet and saying, look, it's www, mate. It's HTTP, mate. It's done and dusted. The W3C are now in control of it. It's done and dusted. It's IP. It's www. It's HTTPS. Done. And now we're trying to say, look, it's ILP, man. It's fucking ILP. It's SPFP. All the other little languages and all that. It's ILP Java. It is what it is. Love your hard work. Love you, Robbie Vanker. Live long and odle, bro. CEO Circle said it's all coming this year at Bretton Woods. He did, man. This is what I'm saying. It's why I can't, like, Circle. They're there, man. They're there. They're in it, aren't they? There, Circle. Bottom right of the middle one. There. Boom. So yeah, in the same category as Ripple, Circle and Stellar, Chain, Lightning Networks, Tiny there. Hyperledger Project there. Unbelievable. People still deny it. People still want to try and deny it. And we can do this all fucking night, guys. We could legitimately do this all fucking night. So BNY Mellon. Again, the first search is always Ripple, just in case. And oh, what do you know? So BNY Mellon. You can't see that. So let me move that up. Let me get me out of the way. Sorry, guys. My face, it be gone. So you can see now. Ripple Labs. Payments and settlement improvements, opportunity to optimize cross-border payments. So there's initiatives, participants. No interoperability talk, but it should be. We need to change the conversation to interoperability and Internet of Value. Oh, Tom Eric Lund, another 50 knock. Love you, bro. Really, really appreciate it. There is no words. Thanks for that. Health and happiness to you and yours, mate. Thank you very much. Look at that next page. Ripple proof of concept POC. A test environment experimentation with Ripple Connect software and Ripple Ledger Network. Ripple Connect software, payment communications, quoting process, Ripple Ledger Network, transaction settlement, ledger-based blockchain tech, modeling a cross-border low-value payment use case, potential benefits to confirm via the POC. Greater straight-through processing via upfront quoting process. This is a BNY Mellon document, not even a Ripple document. Ripple all over it. PayPal, Litecoin, Amazon, Chain, all in bed together. So, like we say, that guys, we can do this all day with multiple documents from multiple banks, institutions. Look at them on there, man. It's everyone. It's fucking everyone. It's like, where's Wally? Where's fucking Ripple? Jesus wept. There's they're down there. Yeah, see, look, how mad's that? Public and special at the bottom. So public, Bitcoin, Ethereum, bit small the other ones, but Ripple and Stellar. So Ripple and Stellar are the first two bridges. It's as simple as that. But Stellar just can't compete yet, and Stellar's not on all the documents. I've shown you multiple documents here with Stellar, with Ripple and XRP right in the center of them. No one can show me anything that's linking all these, and then through these companies, DTTC and all them, and fucking NTT Data, BNY Mellon, fucking Everest, NTT Data Company, it all comes back to the same place, to them all in bed together. But where's Stellar on here? On the main documents, they're there on a few of them, but they're right below Ripple. And the 5-star Emperor, much love donation there. Health and happiness to you and yours, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Alex Ross, liquidity. Fuck off. You have a Twitter account, Tom Eric Lund. Go. Go to review. The companies that deny inflation buying crypto do not want their employees to leave on a mass when crypto moves. Lots of skill sets would be lost. Lots of jobs are going anyway, mate. Once the Internet of Things and the Internet of Value and autonomous vehicles and machine learning and robot AI and all that starts coming along. I was at an Internet of Things expo the other day, and seriously, robots are about to take most jobs, mate, over the next couple of decades. Make no mistake. We're looking at self-driving cars by 2030. So all the people out there driving vehicles for a living, they haven't got a job post 2030. At some point between 2030 and 2040, there's no more taxi drivers, there's no more bus drivers, there's no more tram drivers, no Uber drivers, no delivery drivers, nothing like that. Just none of it. Absolutely none of it, mate. So, on that note, that's a lot of people there. That is a lot of people. That's a lot of companies on that. Just post them in if you can. Oh, what's he got here? Documents. Following you now. Yeah, man, it's nice out. Tiger wins the green jacket. We got some super chats started by. Cheers, Lee. Someone told me to sell me XRP for Stellar. Where are IMF, SBI, Federal Reserve with Stellar? Exactly. Exactly. That Fed Reserve one makes me piss, you know. Makes me odd, and it's not that one. I might be able to find it, but the Federal Reserve faster payments. It's crying out for interoperability. They're crying for it, mate. It's like fucking every page, like 4 times a page for a hell of a lot of pages as well. Faster payments task port. Oh, there she is. Watch this. Watch this. This had me pissing. So, like I said, when we search, we search stuff like this, interoperability, and so Ripple. So this is a Federal Reserve Faster Payments Task Force document. It's got Ripple in it, and the description is leverages distributed financial technology to enable real-time cross-border payments for financial institutions that join their network. Ripple creates a network of networks, remember. Scope uses Interledger to enable real-time cross-border payments and interoperability between systems. Approach allows for originators to see total cost of payment and real-time tracking for low and high value payments. So clearly, Ripple is providing interoperability, and let's see how much these are going on about interoperability. It might not all come up in view here, but every time I click, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 46. 46 times that document had interoperability in it, and 64 pages. What does that tell you? Tells me they had a fucking problem. They needed interoperability, and Ripple provided it. Ripple provided it. Where you got this info from? Nice fine, dude. This was a collective effort of 12 months of research and just searching this and that PDF, and we came up with a lot of documents. As you can see, we have many documents floating around this. There's just there's a few. We've got a couple in new docs. They're the new ones. The Moore's docs, I think they're not on the site yet. So them ones there, they're all on the website. That first page waiting to go. There's a few more on it as well. But yeah, it was just like 12 months of collective researching, basically, mate. And then just gathering them all. Stuart XRP. See you later, Stu. Take it easy, mate. I'm going to wind it down, guys. So let me just make sure no one's really asked a question or what one. So I'm sorry for bringing up thoughts in comparison to a crap company like Ripple. You know, I've done after this service. I want to throw up Randall Crops. You cause a bit of ruckus at some point, mate. I didn't see what he was writing. Give a fuck. I don't mind me. The Ripple, not XRP, folks. They're Ripples. Used to be called Ripples. Called XRP. Get that cunt out of it. That's a naughty word, that, Lee. Very naughty word. If my mum was reading that, mate, you'd have upset her. Wow, some of them are huge for. Some of them are huge files, mate. Some of them are beasts, and some of them you can't edit. You can't. They don't let you edit them, like the IMF ones and stuff like that. Don't even let you edit them, mate. Not even. I think we can take them in Adobe Acrobat. On the internet, it won't let you edit them. Just for the record, I seem to have a dark eye. Do you know what? Right, what it is? XRP seems to have a dark eye. Your tree offers rotten fruit. Just saying. Do you know what it is, mate? Internet exposes people like that in the end. Feel sorry for them. I don't know what he put and all that, but to come and consume someone's content and then actually spend the time to be negative. Just go and watch something you're positive about, man. Just get that negativity out your head. Go somewhere else where you're actually enjoying the content and watch that. See you smiling. Because everyone needs to be happy. You don't need to be doing shit that's making you unhappy, mate. You're talking shit. If XRP, just hate to see folks get taken in, man. You hate to see folks get taken in off what? What? XRP, the fucking future. We're not showing these documents for the sake of it, man. Like, fuck's sake. You can't look at all them and it just be clear as day to you that ILP and XRP has got a future. I don't know what to fucking say. I don't know what to say. What do you think when Apple Scotland CEO of Swift steps down? I think they'll hire a new one, mate. Fuck knows. I don't fucking know, mate. I don't really care. I care about the technology, man. I care, like, I'm proper excited for them to just get the internet of value done with. I couldn't give two shits about how it gets done, what happens, this and that. I just want it done so we can have a nice little jump in volume and value. And then we can get on with the Internet of Things and that being built. You can see Amazon upgrades, Amazon Alexa being upgraded to make payments itself. You can see Samsung introduce the DLT range with all the ovens and microwaves and TVs and showers and all sorts that connect to DLT and make payments for themselves. That's what I'm excited about. And I'm just enjoying the journey and the process of getting there, mate. I really am. Like more PDFs. Do you know what? We'll have to gonna have to try and remember which ones I went through on this. In fact, I'll just keep them all open, and I'll maybe just do another live stream tomorrow, and we can just look through another one, look through a couple more PDFs, just to show you how just across the board they're either talking about interoperability of value, they're talking about internetworking, they're talking about Ripple directly. They're talking about liquidity pools. They're just talking about all these code words and all these signals that we know what they're leaning onto. Like Christine Lagarde and the Circle guy at Bretton Woods and everything. They all know. The circles on all these documents, so he fucking knows. He mentions W3C and everything, but can't just say, oh yeah, and by the way, they're in charge of interledger protocol now. So you remember, like the internet was built with IP and TCP and this and that. Well, they're already building the crypto infrastructure through it for DLT through interledger protocol. That it's Ripple Tech, and they've got this token called XRP. We know they could say that now, and we know that because they're not is the reason we're so fucking hold on to that XRP. Don't let it go fucking anywhere. It's good to have proper bull run experience. I don't know. XRP can be New World Order if you make money investing gold, silver, go off grid and get out. New World Order, bring it, mate. Bring the big brother, bring all that. As long as I'm happy, don't give a fuck. I don't care how much control they have as long as I'm happy with my life. And I have to be honest now, over the last 12 months, building this community with you and bringing you content and doing this, it is the happiest I've ever, it might not look it in that moment, but it's the happiest I've ever been. It truly is. And I can only thank you all for that. Thank Kurt for it, for doing it with me. My fucking brother from another mother. Love him to bits. Thank all yous for putting up with me daily and watching the content. Love yous to bits for it. We'll not forget it. We will have our day in the sun one day, guys. Make no mistake. 5G's terrible. Miscarriage, tumours in children, mental problems, depression, and so why would the guy invent it? Is he not got a missus with a kid? Is he not gonna get a tumour then? Hey, why would the guy? Why? What you talking about? What you talking about, man? Seriously, like 5G's terrible. Why? Like, so the guy who invented it just wanted to kill the world, did he? Give everyone fucking tumours, kill in children, give people mental problems, depression. Is that all? Is that all? Is that our future? You're mad. You're mad, Ed. I mean, I'm down for the good conspiracy, mate, but that one just don't add up. Like, what are the elites gonna do? Where are they gonna go? They got shields for it or something. Is that what you're telling me? So the elites have got shields from 5G. They're not gonna use it, and it's gonna give us tumors and shit. Do your research. 5G is military grade. Military grade. What? So, and what? Some people have got military grade shitting trainers these days. I'm pretty sure of it. Walk around in military grade clothes, military grade fucking ARs. So, I bet 3G was military grade when it come out, mate. The internet was military grade. The internet was for a nuclear war, for fuck's sake. When everything else was fucked, they still had a satellite or two that they could ping information back and forth from. That war never came. That was military grade. You're using it now, aren't you, mate? Tell you what, throw all your devices out. Just get rid of them, mate. Because you're going 4G, or you're not using your fucking phone. Simple. Might as well throw it out today, lad. Jesus, wet. Get, get that tinfoil out, lad. Seriously. 5G will be switched on regardless. Exactly, Crypto Justin. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. And if you ain't going to use it, you're not using your phone in the end. I say about the self-driving cars. If you're not getting in a self-driving car after 2030, it's like you're walking, man. Keep thinking the way you do. You'll have to go 5G wherever it goes. Have you even researched 5G? Millimeter waves, yeah? You tell me in that comment now, except for it's military grade. Why it's so bad. You explain to me why millimeter waves, yeah, if you've gone that far, not centimeter waves, millimeter waves. So I've clearly done a little bit of research to know that, anime. So you put in there why you think it is to me. I have a 3G phone that sent me a message last week that said 3G will be switched off on April 18 all across Australia. Yeah, and 4G not 4G about a decade after it, mate. So you got a decade of your phone, Dennis. Got a decade of your phone, mate, and then you're not using any because you won't go on 5G. 5G will be better for the robot taxis. It is so for 4G. Anyone who doesn't really just get the implications of why we actually need it, because most is probably living in Western world and don't suffer bad signal at all anymore. 4G can handle thousands of devices per square mile. So if you're on a poor network and you're in most square miles, there's not that many devices around you, so you have a decent signal. But you go to a football match where there's 60,000 people, and you're on a lower tier network where they can't quite push the data through as fast as the networks that pay more. You're then got no fucking signal. 5G is millions of devices per square mile. So self-driving cars, autonomous TVs, autonomous robots helping in the thing, the fucking Ubers, your ovens, everything, devices in houses. There's going to be billions of devices all connected. Well, there already is billions of devices connected to the Internet of Things. But in the not too distant future, there's going to be tens of billions of Internet of Things devices able to make payments. And they need 5G for that, mate. And they will get 5G for that. Good to see you again. See what the IMF highlighted. They don't want a currency which could shake the system. XRP is the key. It is. And they won't even call it a currency. Although FinCEN classified it as one in 2015. That's why I'm not sure why people are waiting for the SEC. Why are you waiting for the Securities Exchange Commission? when FinCEN have already classified it as a currency in 2015. Is that not done and dusted in America now? I'm struggling to see. I'm struggling to know like why the SEC ain't just come out and said, look, it's a currency. FinCEN said in 2015. Fuck you on about waiting for us to say something. That's what I'm expecting him to say in the end. But yeah, I think it'll just be seen as like a multifunctional digital asset or the global bridge asset. It will be redefined, and yeah, they don't. No one wants global currency or reserve this, reserve that. They just need a bridge. They need liquidity pools and a bridge asset, and it needs to be a level playing field, which XRP forces on other networks, other coins. ILP forces other people to become more efficient, and if they don't, it uses XRP instead. Simple. Again, it gets more technical than what I understand, guys, but try and pick enough up to put it over to you. If you want a little bit more technical, find a way into our Telegram, message Kurt on Twitter, or check the links in some of the video descriptions. The Simon, Agent Broccoli, the big fella, Jessa. There are many more in there. Sorry if I'm forgetting your names off the top of my head. There's a lot of guys in there that are very intelligent. A lot of you like to think I'm intelligent. I like to think I am myself, but nothing on a level of these guys. So get yourself in there if you want to dive a little deeper and ask them, look, Broccoli, tell me how ILP actually forces the payment cheaper, stuff like that. Like he said in the IMF meeting, that other guy, what was it, the dude, like Kurt said, he was like, oh yeah, it's good, innit, but it's not free. It's not nothing. Do you agree that Ripple pivoted away from the Ripple Connect and Gateway to move towards ILP and interoperability instead of one ledger to rule them all? I think Ripple realized that the world was never going to agree on one ledger. I think they was called open coin and all that, and then they realized that the problem they was going to solve and the institutions and corporations they was going to have to tackle first needed to be respected a little bit more. They came up with a name Ripple instead of open coin. They came up with XRP instead of Ripples when they wanted to pull XRP away from the company. People can question that all they want and can question the way they carry themselves and the way they did carry themselves at the beginning. But the fact of the matter is, the world had a problem. They presented a solution, and it's been adopted by the biggest people on the planet, the biggest consortium, the Linux Foundation, the Hyperledger Foundation, the W3C. It's all now in their control. They're building on it through Hyperledger Quilt, Fabric, their own networks. We know IBM's is going to be massive. But it all needs interoperability. It all still needs internet networking, and that's what ILP provides. It is super interesting moving forward. Right, guys, it has been emotional. It's almost at 1.5 hours. I'm gonna go and get some food and chill out for the rest of the night. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully, I'll come on again tomorrow and do another live. Might make it a regular thing. Why not? We'll try and get it scheduled. Really like this community, all being respectful to all. Got a lot of love for it, me. Got a lot of love for me, Tom Eric. I really have, mate. It's a great community. Like I say, it's made me happier than I've ever been. It really has, and I'm loving, enjoying bringing you content. Even if I just pull out my phone in the morning and talk a load of shit, and then we engage in the comments. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to do more of it. Hopefully, one day when I can support myself just to do this, we'll get a hell of a lot more content and more than just crypto content. Stay tuned on that. We are still working on an event towards the back end of the year. It is growing a little bigger. We've kind of chosen the venue, same place CoinFest was. We're now looking at pricing, either tickets or possible sponsoring. We're hoping to get it sponsored so it's free, but we will let you know. Meetups on the cards with a little bit of ILP theme, DLT for business theme. Let's all see what how distributed ledger technology can be used in business, and we can all or move forward making a little bit of coin off it without just sitting on XRP and waiting for it, or trading cryptos as if you're a forex trader. If you don't want to do any of that, you want to build a brand and a business, but you want to use ILP, coil, cinnamon, content creation, whatever. We're going to push a lot of that at the event. We're going to invite businesses, angel investors, all sorts. So stay tuned on that. Stay tuned. Captain Crypto Morgan, smash the likes. Cheers, yeah. If you're not a subscriber and you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It means the world to us that you are willing to give up a little bit of your day to consume our content. It means the world to me personally and to the people behind me, that people enjoy the content and occasionally take a little bit of value from it. So from the heart, really do appreciate it. Nothing you say is shit. Love your content. Cheers, Electro Highway. Love you, man. Got tonight. Fucking got tonight. Me yoga. Winter's here, lad. Winter. Oh, he's fucking it. Can you tell I like Game of Thrones? Can you tell? They're from San Francisco. One of the founders of oh yeah, I love what you guys do. Love you for again, Sean W. Love you for watching us, mate. It'd be pointless doing it daily if no one was there to watch. You from 0161? Certainly am. RJV123. Yeah. 0161, mate. Just near where the Shite play. Only joking. Just near where City play. Mate. Shit. Mass adoption's coming, folks. I don't really care about footy that much before someone comes in there like, oh, United. I'm a United fan, but I don't care about results too much anymore. After crying my eyes out in 2008 as John Teddy approached the penalty spot, I had to change the way I thought about football. Like 10 minutes later, I felt alright, Muppet. We'd won. And on the floor, bawling like a little bitch. We won. Like, fuck's going on with your life, Scott? So yeah, I forced myself to stop caring about footy. When the price really moved beyond 33 cents, goes when it goes. Goes when it goes. Oh, someone just said you're a badass and I hit it by accident. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. I'm fucking mong on this. Shouldn't say mong. Sorry if that offended anyone. I'm an idiot. Crypto's a new football. It is for me, mate. XRP the standard. Right, I'm going to end it, guys. If you have got any spare change lying around your house, go and throw it into crypto. Make sure the little bit of it's in XRP. Don't live in regret. Diversify if you feel you have to. I'm not a financial advisor. I can just see where this is going thanks to documents shown today and more like them. Go and get it. Don't delay. Go and fucking get it. Yeah, accumulate and wait. Live long and hodl. We love crypto. We love you. And we love XRP. Time will tell. Love for crypto is the standard. Apparently, the 5-star emperor. Love it. Everyone thinks totally out. Peace. Love yous guys. Miauga. Relaxa. Tom Eric. Drop. Egberto. Tommy. Brother. Will I am. Everyone. See you later. Lecture Highway. Woo. Edward. Peace.